الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakallah khair for joining me again as I go through different hadiths pertaining to the virtues of the Qur'an. Today we'll be going through a hadith narrated in the Sahihain and is narrated on the authority of Anas ibn Malik, and it mentions a little story where the Prophet ﷺ went to a companion called Ubay ibn Ka'b. So he said, "Indeed, Allah has commanded me to recite to you, لَمْ يَكُنِ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا مِنْ أَهْلِ الْكِتَابِ." And this is Surah Bayina. Okay, and then Ubay said, "He mentioned me by name to you?" And then the Prophet replied, "Yes." And so he, Ubay, cried. So who was Ubay ibn Ka'b? He was a very famous companion. He was nicknamed Al-Munzir, and he was one of the greatest reciters of the Qur'an. The Prophet ﷺ mentioned that if you want to learn Qur'an, take it from 4 people, and one of those 4 people was Ubay ibn Ka'b. So thousands of people learned the Qur'an from Ubay ibn Ka'b after the death of the Prophet ﷺ. So Allah then commanded His Messenger ﷺ to recite to him. Allah mentioned him by name. And as we saw in a previous hadith, when a group of people come together to recite the Book of Allah, Allah mentions them by name to those around him. Not only did He mention them to those around him, He mentioned his name, and in particular to the Prophet ﷺ, the best of all creations. So why was the Prophet ﷺ commanded to recite to Ubay ibn Ka'b? Scholars say that it was to show the Ummah that we should recite the Qur'an to those who are proficient in it, who know the rules of tajweed and can help correct you if necessary, and can listen. It is a sunnah to do this, and it is a very commonly forgotten one. Notice that anyone can be reciting, so it doesn't just have to be those who are struggling and are trying to learn the tajweed. This was Rasulullah ﷺ. The revelation was given to him directly, and his teachers were Allah and Jibreel. After all, he was indeed the best of reciters. Yet he was still commanded to recite to someone that is proficient in it as well. So doing this helps us in a number of ways. So one is that it helps protect the Qur'an in our hearts and minds, as well as around in the community. If we all kept the Qur'an to ourselves, it would just die with ourselves, and we would all miss out on the blessings and the rewards of spreading the blessed word. So another reason was Ubay ibn Ka'b had a strong memory as well. So here the Prophet ﷺ recited these verses, and in the hope that he would memorize them and then spread them to other people as well. Here we see the role of the Huffaz, to learn and convey what was recited to other people as well. So just a quick note, while we are in Ramadan, we do tend to focus a lot on quantity rather than quality. So for example, I did 1, 2, 3, 10 khatams of the Qur'an this Ramadan. Let us not forget the quality, please. And because of this goal to read such and such an amount, there is no time left over or planned for improvement to make our own recitations better. Common thing I've seen people do is open up the Qur'an, and since they're rushed to complete their goal amount, they think that they don't have time to slow down and recite to other people. Or they'd think they're wasting their time. I could read much quicker. If I read quickly, because I can read quicker, I can do more Qur'an. No, we need to slow things down and try and get the quality in. I'm not saying don't hit your goal amount, but spend some time and effort in learning. So, and also remember, please don't cut corners as well. Allah is going to measure the weight of your deeds, not count the number of deeds that you do. So take some time out and increase in your sincerity and your time and effort, as well as other factors, to make sure that the weight of your deeds are high and not just the number of deeds. So may Allah make us of those who revive this great sunnah of reciting the Qur'an to others. May Allah make us of those who are proficient in the recitation of the Qur'an, and may Allah make us of those who memorize and convey the Qur'an to other people. Ameen. Wa jazakumullahu khair. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.